Hi, welcome to my channel, Talk Tarot. Today is July 14th, Monday, 2025. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, it gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Alright. Okay, oh, it's a lot today, actually. It's a lot. Alright, Jeez Louise. Okay, so the main thing that I'm getting, because it's not going away, to sum it up, someone's going to create a situation. I don't know what the situation is for whatever reason, whatever, blah, blah. Okay, but anyway, so you have a person coming towards you with the expectation. So this is something that in their mind it's already so it's kind of like you're playing the part, and then they're gonna play this part, and then you play that part, and okay, like action. Now say your lines. Okay, but it would be they're expecting for you to kick them while they are down to prove. Alright, so that's why I've been saying a lot of this in my readings, I think the past 2 weeks now, and then every now and then, to handle something with compassion. Okay? You may be in a position to where you can kick somebody while they're down, and when someone is being presented to you in their most vulnerable, downtrodden state, right? And the expectation would be for you to kick them in that very vulnerable state while they are down. Why? It would mean, essentially, for lack of a better term, it would mean the world to them if you kick them while they are down, right? They want that. They need that, right? Which is everything that you have learned from the divine. Kicking somebody while they're down, that's a big no-no. That's a major disrespect to God. You don't do that, right? Why would you do that? You know, collective, you should never kick somebody while they're down. Just because you were kicked while you were down doesn't mean this is not an eye for an eye kind of thing. That's God's territory. Let God deal with that, right? Your job is to act out of compassion and, you know, boundaries and distance, but that doesn't mean get your lick back by kicking them while they're down. No, if anything, I don't have to kick you while you're down. I can walk away. Absolutely. I can say no thank you. But I don't have to. I see you in a very vulnerable state. I'm not going to make it worse. This person needs help. Can you help them? I can't help them. Right? There's something that's hovering. All right? Somebody is they're expecting that you kick them while they're down. Now, here's the thing too. If someone's asking you for help and nothing inside of you is, especially like if you know that helping a person or whatever is frowned upon for you by the divine, your team, your ancestors, then it's okay for you to walk away. Say no thank you. However, so and so can help you, or blah 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 can help you, but no thank you, I cannot help you. But that's not kicking somebody while they're down, right? Kicking somebody while they're down is haha, you're this, haha, that's what you get, haha, ha, I told haha. That's kicking them while they're down, either with your words or physically. All right, but you saying, if someone's like, oh, I need help, can you help me? No, sorry, I can't help you. I don't feel comfortable helping you. That is not kicking someone while they are down. Alright? Somebody wants you to feel like by you rejecting them, that is automatically kicking them while they're down. But that's not what that is. Just because I don't want to help you doesn't mean I want the world to crash down on you and this and that and this and that. Ha 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 ha. That's not. All right. So just so you're aware, there's a very big difference between not agreeing to help someone because you know in your hearts of hearts it's not good for you. You know the difference, or if you don't, you should know the difference where you can say that and that's still not kicking them while they're down. All right. So be mindful and know the difference, because somebody's trying to catch you up with that. Someone wants you to kick them while they're down, or make it seem like if you don't help them, you're kicking them while they're down, and that's not true at all. You need to know the difference. That's why discernment is so important, right? Because I'm also getting this to someone that says, well, if you're so love and light, if God this and God that, what would Jesus do, blah blah blah. That's why discernment is so important, right? Because yes, Jesus helped prostitutes and the blind and the paralyzed and the sick and the blah, okay? But you also need discernment on who to help, when to help, okay? This situation, just because you're not helping them does not mean you are kicking them while they are down. But they want you to feel that way. They want to make it seem like it is, okay? But the divine knows and you knows, and that's all that matters. That's all that important, right? Not the audience that they're performing for. All right, they want you to say a line to fit a role, and that role is just not for you. It's not yours. Okay, you're not. You were never casted as this role by the divine. All right, maybe by this person, but because it was not by the divine, you have no obligation to fulfill this role that this person put on you to fulfill, to portray. Okay, and that has to do with kicking them, quotation mark, kicking them while they are down. When you can, that's not. And you're smart enough to know that. You know that. You have discernment. Just because I'm refusing to help you does not mean I'm kicking you while you are down. Okay? So that's that. I have my water and I have my coffee. Alright, okay. I'm going to start off with this deck and then I'll move on to tarot. I do think this is going to be a shorter reading, which is good. Oh boy. It's really nice out today. I think it's gonna be a hot day today. Feeling hot. I'm getting like some. What is that I'm hearing? A newsman talking about how hot the weather is. Stay cool. It's gonna be scorching hot out. So there's going to be a lot of people around you that are going to be real angry and real PO'd and bothered and upset. You need to keep your cool. Stay cool amongst all this. And listen, this is Cancer season. Cancers are, out of all the zodiac signs, out of all the water signs, I truly believe Cancers are the most emotional ones. They are. People think Pisceans are. No, I think Pisces are the most manipulative ones. I think Cancers are the most emotional ones. And I think Scorpios are the most secretive ones. It's no shade. I'm a Scorpio. It's just in the nature. Alright? It's just how it is. Alright? But that's why that's what the whole journey is. You gotta learn how to, like, you know, don't be too emotional. Don't be too manipulative. Don't be too secretive, right? Balance. But this is Cancer season. Alright. So, Cancer season. In the middle of the summer. The heat. People's emotions, alright, are rising to the surface. Things that they try to keep suppressed, hidden all year round, emotionally, is coming to the surface. Right? So, people are going to be irritated and agitated and emotional and this and that and this and that. And you may be feeling yourself being... I do feel like there's Hold on. Yes? Hold on. Oh, I thought she was calling me. There's a lot of people in this moment right now. How did you get in here? Hold on. I just killed it. Look at that. What is that? Looks like a fly or something. There are a lot of people right now that are trying to pull onto your energy to bring you towards them, bring you back to them, right? But it's essentially like forcing your will. Like if they know that you're not willingly going to go towards them, all right? And this is an emotional season right now for everybody. So you have a lot of people right now that are feeling some type of way because you're not willingly going towards them, and they're trying to pull on you, trying to do come to me spells, trying to get you to go towards them, and you're not. So that's another reason why that's amping these people up. So scorching weather's out. Stay cool. Yeah, you need to stay very mindful of your inner temperature right now, right? Because a watched pot does not boil, but the same water that boils, the same water that softens the potato hardens the egg. There's someone that's really, really angry right now. There's someone that's really, really, they're bubbling right now. It could be a water sign. Okay, they're really, okay. So you have people that are trying to bring you towards them, but the thing is, because it's against your will, because you inherently do not want anything to do with certain people, certain places, certain things, you don't want to go towards them. My phone's going off, right? You don't want to go towards them. So now they're trying to get you to go towards them, but it's not working because there's nothing to hook that line of magic. There's nothing to hook that line of magic within you because it's not there. There's nothing inside of you that wants or desires or wishes to go towards them. It's not in there. So their magic is not working. So now their magic is not working. It's summer. It's Cancer season. It's hot, and everyone's getting irritated and agitated and blah 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 blah. I'm also getting road rage. All right. So be careful driving, right? Because the heat be making people do. It just adds to that anger, right? That people be having. Okay, so yeah. You really need to stay cool. I just had it too. I feel like one of these people, because you're not willingly going towards them, right? I feel like they feel embarrassed and offended because they need your help, but they don't want to go towards you as a beggar because it's going to embarrass them. It's going to hurt their ego even more. Versus if you were towards them, if you were around them, if you were in their energy, that's like in their mind. No one be like, it's not embarrassing for, I don't know what that is. It just wouldn't be embarrassing enough as embarrassing. But because they need you, they need something from you, and you're not anywhere near them. So, in their mind, they need your help, but they can only come to your help with hands open as a beggar, and that's embarrassing to their ego. They don't want that, and that's making them really, 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 really mad. It's making them mad. I'm getting there's multiple people that need your help for more than one thing. Somebody needs your energy because it's uplifting. Somebody needs you for finances. Somebody needs you because you're great at making them laugh. Somebody needs you because you're a great listener. Somebody needs you because you're a great healer. Somebody needs you because you're a great punching bag. There's a lot of people that need you for multiple things. They're trying to hook onto you, your energy, to bring you in, but it's not working. And and these are things that these people have been suppressing all year, right? And now it's coming to the surface. It's Cancer season. It's not like There's something that they've buried is boiling to the surface. I keep getting like water boiling. Like water boiling. And then I'm seeing you look into the pot. You're just watching the water boil. See, the thing is, collective, when water is boiling, you can eat, you're boiling the water, right? So you can either turn off the water, or now that the water is boiling, you can walk away. Somebody is like, there's something bubbling to the surface of these people, because it's that you've walked away, or you can see them bubbling, right? And in their mind, what do you mean you're not helping me? And in your mind, what do you mean, why would I? That's not my job. But that doesn't mean you're kicking them while they're down. Also, listen, if you're gonna be in my comments and try to insult me, at least have proper grammar and not typos, because I'm just gonna get annoyed. Alright? So, that's that. I can't, it's so annoying when you're trying to read an insult aimed at you, but it's filled with typos, and the grammar is off. Like, are you trying to insult me, or do you want to go to like school? I don't understand. You gotta pick a battle. You have too many struggles right there. Just by that insult, I can see you have too many struggles, and grammar is one of them. So please be mindful. All right. I'll be darned if someone's trying to insult me and they can't even spell simple words. Like, excuse me. I'm not arguing with a 2-year-old. We have the letter E, everything, but it could be somebody's first, last, middle, initial, name, a word or a place, but I'm getting the word everything. Oh, everything is going to you. All right, so people are feeling some type of way because they feel like you have everything. Everything is going your way. Everything is going to you. You have everything. You have it all. Blah, 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 blah. Listen to your body. What is it telling you? Something in your body needs to be healed. All right. So, if you find yourself feeling irritated, right? Because it is Cancer season. So it's going to bring things emotionally, especially that have been suppressed. So if you find yourself feeling a certain way or thinking a certain way, trace it back. Why? Why are you feeling this way? What is it? Now, for some of you, it could be like you might have to go to like the doctors. So go to your checkups. Go to your annual checkups. Go to your monthly checkups. Go get that blood work done. Go get your tests done. Go to, if you're a woman, go to your OBGYN or your gynecologist. You know, just make sure everything's good and dandy, right? I don't know why people are so afraid of the doctors when, like, wouldn't you rather know that you're healthy and you're fine versus, I don't know, I'm scared, I don't know, and then 5 years and 10 years go by and, like, that doesn't make sense to me. I've never understood people that avoid doctors because they're afraid of knowing. Like, you're afraid of what you don't know. Wouldn't you want to know? So that way, if there is anything wrong, you can be fine. And if there's nothing wrong, you're worrying for what? Why are you for nothing? Right? So just go to the doctors. Go get your test done. Go get your x-rays, your blood work, whatever. Go. Alright? Just make sure everything's all good and kosher. But I do feel like because it is Cancer season, this could be like emotional, right? So a lot of you may be feeling a little irritated and agitated, which is, it could be because of the heat, right? But also, like, just humor the divine. Just humor the divine and just be like, okay, well, is there a reason why? Is there a reason why I'm feeling this way? What's making me, is it the heat? Is it the traffic? Is it, you know, is it something from whatever, childhood? Is it a trauma that I forgot about and unresolved and now I gotta go deal with that real quick, right? It's okay, so go deal with that. Go. Also, I keep saying this, Cancer season, nurture yourselves. All right, you got a lot of people that are trying to pull you in. You instead, you know, just nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. This is I feel like Cancer season is one of the best seasons to nurture yourself. Amongst everything that's going on the outside, right? Just, you know, take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. You know, make sure you're all good. Is there anything that you need? Talk to yourself, right? Talk to yourself. Is there anything that I need? What do I need? What do I want? right? Do I need a nap? Do I need to visit the doctors? Do I need to drink some water? Do I need to eat? Do I need a blanket? Just take care of yourself, right? Treat yourself like the baby that you are to the divine, right? That's gonna help you with everything that you already have in store for you by the divine. All right, it's kind of like a car. You just got to take the car to the mechanic as like a little tune-up or get an oil change. Very simple things. Things, right? They're very, like oil changes, are very, very simple, right? But necessary, right? Very simple but necessary. Okay, so there's nothing, you know, collective to worry about. Very simple things, but it's necessary. It's still necessary, right? They're distracted and want you distracted. Yeah, that's why you got a lot of people trying to pull on your energy right now, because now is a very good energy or time to be in. To be in the energy of taking care of yourself. What do you need? What do you want? What are you missing? What do you need to work on? What do you need to heal? Blah, 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 right? Utilize the energy. But you got a lot of people that are trying to help me. I need you. Take care of me. Look at me. Right? And when you're not, they're like, you're mean. You know, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. You're stepping on me. Blah, blah. And it's just like, no. If you need help, help yourself. That's the problem. A lot of people don't want to help themselves. And I can't. One thing I don't like is someone who is not self-sufficient. You have 2 arms, 2 legs, a mouth, eyes, a brain. Why are you not self-sufficient? Pisa. Yes, these people are watching what you have. They want what you have. They're being very, very nosy. And a lot of it has to do with finances. They want what you have. And in their mind, well, that's not fair. You have everything. You have enough love. Give me some love. If you're so happy, share that happiness with me. If you have money, give me some money. If you're taking care of yourself, then take care of me too. And you see, these people could feel very neglected. It's weird too, because it's like you got a bunch of people that are looking at you like the mom that abandoned them. And these are men and these are women, grown men and women that are looking at you as the mom that abandoned them, because you won't laugh with them, you won't share with them, you won't nurture them, you won't care for them, you won't give them money, you won't ask them how their day was, you won't communicate with them, you won't. They really feel, they may not understand or they may not be able to pinpoint the feeling, but I bet you, and I'm very certain of this, they are looking at you. It's triggering something within them where they are looking at you as like the mother that walked away from them. Because why else would they be so... It's really going down with like, they feel like you can... Moms are like superheroes. No shades to that, but I'm talking about the moms right now, right? Moms are like the nurses, the doctors, the healers, the teachers, or the cooks, the cleaners, the chefs, the listeners, the therapists. Moms are everything, right? And then with kids, right, you can't hit your kids back because they hit you, right? You're not really supposed to yell at your kids because they yelled at you. You're supposed to be patient, kind, compassionate, understanding, wouldn't have these big tantrums and blah blah blah, right? But you have all these adults that are going through these things. You won't be my punching bag. You won't give me money. You won't nurture me. You won't give me what you have. I want some of your ice cream. Why can't I have some of your ice cream? That's literally what this is, all right? And it's Cancer season. Cancers are the mothers of the zodiac sign. So you got a lot of people that are feeling some way emotionally that's really deep and triggering them because you walked away. All right? It would be the equivalent of like their mother walking away from them, right? Whether or not they actually have moms in their lives or whatever the case it is, but it's like you just have that energy, that nurturing, healing, mothering energy, right? You could even be a divine masculine, right? And you're just very stable, very protective, very, dads are very protective and providers, and, you can count on dads and they're reliables, and dad's always going to be there. But you're not there anymore. So now they feel abandoned, right? It's essentially like that, all right? So you got a bunch of people that are distracted. They can't figure out what's going on within them. You got a bunch of like headless chicken. I need love. I need nurturing. I need this. I need that. I need this and that. Where's my mom? Where's my dad? Okay. They want you to be in that energy, but you're not. You're just not. And they're watching you. They want to know everything that you have, everything that you know, everything that you're doing. It's like a child. Mom, what are you doing? Mom, watch this. Mom, what's going on? Mom, where are we going? Mom. It's like that. It's like that. And last time I checked, these adults that are either the same age as you or older were not birthed by you, whether or not you have children. So it's interesting to me that they're so up your butt. All right. Dun. Come on, Eileen. Hold on. Go on, Eileen. Wow. These people around here were beaten down, eyes sunk in, smoke-dried face. They resigned to what their fate is. But no, not us. No, never. No, not us. We are far too young and clever. Wow. Come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear. Wow. I feel like we got a bunch of people that just gave up and they're just like, I can't help me, Mom. I can't help me, Dad. And you're like, you guys are all adults. What are you talking about? Go be self-sufficient. But I feel like they want you to help them because you're like the superhero. You're like the mom. You're like the dad. You're... When a child is hurt or this, who do they turn to? Their mom or their dad? And these people, they're all hurt, they're all sad, and they're just looking at you like you can do something about it because you're the mom or you're the dad. And that's... I'm not your mom, I'm not your dad. Go take care of yourself. I think that's really what that is. You got a bunch of people that want you to take care of them, and they feel like because you can, you should. And if you don't, you're kicking them while they're down. And that's a... I don't know who told you that was the way it is, but that's crazy. That's what this is. I'll get one more and then I'll switch to tarot. Bless you! I got two that came out. My brother / dad made me do it came out. And then we have the letter D. Could be somebody's first, last, middle, initial name of a word or a place. So somebody did something because their brother or dad made them feel like it was okay to do. And they were telling this person, don't worry about it, it's okay, don't worry about it, it's okay, don't worry about it, it's okay, don't worry about it, it's okay. But you got a bunch of people that are realizing it actually was not okay. Yes, my love. What's going on, pumpkin pie? You need help? Yeah. With what? You want to color?
Yeah, my little pencil.
Alright. Okay, hold on. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, we have the letter D, and then my brother / dad made me do it. I feel like there's a bunch of people that are like,
I need your help.
no, you don't, because all you have to do is put them in the bag. It's very simple. You can do it. Yes, you can. You just don't want to. I'm not doing it. If you don't do it and I don't do it, it doesn't get done.
Here are your cards.
Anyways.
I need one more kind of purple.
Check on the floor. We'll check in the backpack with the ice. Look in there. You got, I feel like a lot of people were being, not, I don't know, I feel like directed or guided, I guess the word would be guided. You got a bunch of people that were being guided by karmic masculine figures. There's something deep about that. You got a bunch of people, this could even go as far as like society, the world, whatever, that are, have been, and could end up possibly again, if they choose to, let themselves be guided by toxic and karmic masculine figures, right? Not realizing that the reason why it's not working is because you also need a mom, or that motherly, that nurturing energy, right? There's something there about that, but I'm not trying to get too deep into that because I don't want this reading to be too deep or too long. Alright? But the thing is, basically, you have a lot of, you got men and women that were willingly letting themselves be guided by karmic masculine figures. And now they're waking up like, where's my mom? I need my mom. I need a mom. They need that nurturing, that motherly, that touch, that motherly, gentle, healing, right? They need that. Because too much masculine energy, it's not necessary. Too much. Masculine energy is necessary. Too much is not necessary. Now you're adding toxic masculinity. Now it's out of balance. It's out of whack. It's just, right? So you had a lot of people, whether this is the world, society, your family, your environment, that were being led, that have been led by toxic masculine figures, right? That's going to be like brothers, fathers, leaders, bosses, right? And you got a lot of people that are realizing it's not enough. That's not what we need. That's not what we need. That's not what we need. And they're looking at you. Oh my gosh. We need the mom. We need the mom. Okay? So that's why you got a lot of people like are getting irritated and they feel some type of way because they're looking at you like they need their mom, but you're not their mom. Especially if these people are the same age or older than you, what it's really doing to them, it's triggering. Alright? It's triggering them. And they want to make you responsible for it. And if you don't help heal that wound of theirs, you're kicking them while you're down. And that's not true. And then we have Psalm 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed. Really, what they really need is God. Just what they really need. They don't need another human to heal them. What they need is to give their heart to God. And God will, and they really need to mean it. And then want to really work on that journey and healing themselves and triggers and whatever. That's what they need. Alright? You got a bunch of broken people around you that are mad at you because you won't fix them, and that's not your job. That's not your job. You want to be fixed? Go talk to God. Duh. Oh, I can't. It's too hard. Okay, well, what do you want me to do about it? I'm not a miracle worker. Right? I'm not gonna put my hands on you and then all your troubles and traumas and worries and strife is gone. That's not my job. My job is to show you what it looks like when you allow the divine in. This is what it looks like. Oh, it's too hard. Well, I don't even know if I believe in God or blah, blah, blah. Okay, well then, that's not, what do you want me to do about it? Well, I just can't. You lift me up. You pick me up. No. I'm not. All right. Oh boy. That's why you really need to keep your cool. You have a lot of people that really want to point the finger at you. It's your fault. It's your fault. You won't. You won't. It's your fault. It's your fault. You won't. You won't. And you're going to be experiencing a lot of that. A lot of that. All right. Multiple times a day. Almost every day. But again, you got to keep your cool. Okay. That's just... They're basically adults having tantrums because of how they feel on the inside. Just look at them as big children dealing with a big emotion. That's what you do with children. A child is having a tantrum is because they haven't learned how to regulate that big emotion yet, right? That's essentially what this is. Children in the bodies of adults who have not been able to regulate their big emotions of sadness, grief, pain, betrayal, suffering. They haven't healed through that. They haven't regulated those emotions. They haven't, half of them don't even know why they're having these big emotions. Half of them don't even know why they're so angry, why they're so sad, why they're so envious, why they're so neglected, why they feel so abandoned, why they're so jealous, why they're so this, why they're so that. They don't even know. But you know. Okay, so just look at them as children having tantrums because they have not regulated their big emotions. That's it. Do not take it personal. Do not let it get to you. Alright? That's what this is. That's exactly how you look at them. That's it. What is this? What is that? 3? Is that Gemini? Gemini. Somebody wants to talk to you. Communication, third house. Yep. That's what that is. Somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody wants to talk to you, but the archangels are here. Yes, the archangels have been summoned. They are here. Somebody wants to talk to you. The archangels have been summoned. They are here. Somebody wants to talk to you, but you're very, very protected. Okay? You're very, very protected. I'm getting, that one scene in Spy Kids. I think it's the first one. And like the president's daughter and then Junie. They liked each other, whatever. But then Junie was like, may I have this dance? And then she said yes, but he could only dance with her while she had like a perimeter of guards around her. Right? It's like this person wants to talk to you, right? And they might even get a chance to talk to you, but you have a perimeter. You have security guards around you. Okay? You're very, very protected. Very, very protected. Right? For some of you, this could be a sibling. For some of you, this could be someone that you grew up with. Right? For someone, this is someone that wants to talk to you to kind of like get an insight of what you're thinking. Communication, schooling, early schooling, siblings, thinking patterns. Yeah. You have somebody that wants to talk to you. And a lot of it has to do with to see if they can mentally sway you or mentally confuse you into helping them. Right? And if you don't help them, you're kicking them while they're down. That's in their mind. That's not the reality of the situation, right? So this could be somebody that you grew up with or a sibling, all right? Someone that you've known for a very, very long time. They want to come in to talk to you to see if they can somehow manipulate the energy, manipulate your mind, confuse you into helping them, right? But you're aware. You're protected. So you're going to say, no, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I'm sorry. And in their mind, you're kicking them while they're down. All right? But be careful because it is Cancer season. So you essentially rejecting them is going to bubble things up from the surface. And then, but this is a form of dark magic because when I split the tarot deck, I seen the Page of Pentacles in reverse. All right? Be mindful of this person. Or these people. Be mindful of them. Right? It's essentially kind of giving me like, can you help me heal from my childhood traumas that you know nothing about, but because you've healed from yours, you should know how to heal me from mine. No, I'm sorry. That's not my area of expertise when it comes to your trauma, and I don't feel comfortable doing that. I'm sorry. That's not my job. So then what? In their mind, you're kicking them while they're down. I need your help and you're not helping me and blah, blah, blah. Walk away. Walk away before you smack somebody. Walk away. Okay? They already want to feel like the victim. They already want to seem like the victim. Alright? So, by you playing the part that they have already casted of you in their mind, right? If you play that part, it's like winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay? That's bingo. They got it. And you would be in the divine, you would be doing the divine a huge disservice. And you know better than that. Come on now. You know better than that. Seven of Pentacles upright. You're too busy investing in things that matter. Your health, your peace, your well-being. You're not distracted like they are. They want you to be, right? Obviously, if you're not distracted and they want you to be distracted, if they want you to be distracted so bad by stepping down on the pedestal that God put you on, there's a reason why. It's because you must be doing something. You must be working on something. You must be investing on something. Look, you're paying attention to what you're growing, your crops, your pentacles, your finances, what you're building. That's what you're focused on. From your health to your wealth and everything in between, that's what you're focused on. So now they want to come in and distract you from yourself, essentially. Like I said, this is a very good season to nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. Ask yourself what you need. Ask yourself what you want. What do you like? What don't you like? What do you want to do? What don't you want to do? Right? You're in this energy and you're doing that. You're doing whatever you're supposed to be doing. You hear that? And they don't like that. Because you nurturing yourself and pouring into yourself, you're being your own mom. You're being your own father. Right? Well, can you be my mom too? Can you be my dad too? No. I did not birth a 40-year-old man or woman, a 30-year-old man or woman, a 20-year-old man or woman, a 60-year-old man or woman, a 50-year-old man or woman. That's go talk to God. And that's not being cheeky or anything. Like, seriously, go talk to God. I feel like a lot of these people are struggling. Here's the thing. From my perspective, I feel like a lot of people's struggles are not as material and tangible and earthly as they perceive it to be. Right? That's why you got a lot of people who, they have the car, they have the job, they have the finances, they have their friends, they have their relationship, they have the family, they have the friends, but they're still not happy. For whatever reason, there's still something. There's still something. Okay? And a lot of people don't even realize it's deeper, it's spiritual, it's emotional, it's you gotta stop being so earthly about your problems, alright? Because now it's becoming to where you want me to fill you up with love inside when you can do that yourself. You're empty and hungry because you want love. Have you even tried loving yourself? It's just too hard. Whoa. Now you're being lazy. That's why I cannot. If you can, there's no reason why you can't. If you can, right? If you're not self-sufficient by choice, I cannot respect that. We have the moon. Okay? There's a lot of people think that I have to get back to this in a second. My brother dad made me do it. There's something there that I'm missing. That was a great distraction, by the way. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Oh, this is so funny. With the moon here and the Seven of Pentacles, people want to know what you're working on, but it's being kept secret from them because it's not their business. It's not their business. They feel like they feel like when they look at you or when they see you or when they think about you, you have it all. You have it all, right? But if someone were to ask them, well, what do they have? They don't know. They can't answer that. They can't answer that because they don't know. They don't know about your finances. They don't know about your health, your wealth, your stability, your this, your that. They don't know. But they feel like you have it all. Alright? They could even want to know or ask or scry or pull cards or this or that. Divine's like, that's not for you to know. Mind your business. They don't know. Because it's not their business. Right? But there's something about, oh, yes, 12th house, hidden enemies. These are people, these are hidden enemies, right? The same people that are trying to attach to you, right? Because they want you to give to them your attention, your time, your love, your energy, your finances, your this, your that, whatever, are the same people that, I wanted to say despise you because you have that in the first place. And the fact that they are coming to you like beggars, the fact that they, please, may I please have some more love? Please, may I please have some of your attention? Please, may I have some of your light? That really bothers them. The fact that it's embarrassing to them that they have to ask you for what you have, right? So they despise you because you have it in the first place. And that's why it's being kept a secret. That's why what you have is a secret from them. The divine is keeping it, it's not their business. It's not even a secret. It's just not their business. The same people that despise you for what you have is so if you despise the collective, why do you want to know so much? You don't even like them. Why do you want to know? You don't even like the collective. The divine is saying, last time I checked, you did not like the collective. So why are you so worried about what they have? Because you want it, right? You want what they have. That's why you don't know. You're not going to know what they have.
When I take food out of my...
So, yeah, you're not obligated to help these people in any kind of way. And if you're the collective, you obviously know when you're called and when you're not called to help somebody. You know. It's like breathing at this point, right? It's breathing at this point. So that's why it's good to have discernment, because you not choosing to help these people does not mean you're kicking them while they are down. Alright? But you have discernment. You know that's not... It's literally impossible for one person to cure everyone's blah 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 blah. That's not... You're not... You see, that's just... It's just... unbelievable. You're just not that person. That's not what God made you for. God did not make you to cater to everyone's problems and heal everyone's problems and blah 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 blah. No, that's not what you're for. And that's just, you can feel whatever you want to feel about it as much as you want, but at the end of the day, like, that's not who you are. That's not what you're here for. You're not, I can't do it, it's just too hard, I don't want to. You do it, you're supposed to. Yeah. Relax. That's not. The King of Wands upright. This could be your energy. You're not even paying attention to these people. The King of Wands has their energy, has their face turned from these people. Holy crud, what? Ah. Yeah. Oh, I keep getting like goosebumps. We have the Queen of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck. Okay, okay. Give me a second. There's a lot of things happening at the same time right now. Cancer season is bringing up the repressed emotions, triggers in people. It's bringing up. So you have this Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands reverse. I was gonna say that, but it's actually Queen of Swords reverse on the bottom of the deck. This Queen of Swords reverse. Now this person could either be working with a Queen of Wands reverse, or this person, the Queen of Wands reverse. Hold on. I am so proud of my child. I could cry. Okay. So either this Queen of Swords reverse is working with a Queen of Wands reverse, or they are the same person. Manipulative, lying, hoe, gold digger. No, I feel like that's more like the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Could still be in there. Manipulative, cruel, cold. They don't have that mothering, nurturing energy. They're too busy trying to lie their way out of things, trying to sleep their way out of things, trying to fight their way out of things, right? Just, this is giving me a woman who just, why don't you take a seat and think about what it is that you're really feeling, what it is that you really want, instead of running around all over the place, looking like a mess, being a mess, fighting everybody, yelling at everybody, having an attitude with everybody. All right. So you have this woman who's essentially barking at the moon. You have this woman who's essentially barking at the moon. Could be trying to do things at night, trying to travel at night, like astral projection. Trying to. This could even be somebody who can't wait till everybody goes to sleep, so that way they can doom scroll on your profiles. But because no one's awake, no one can watch them. The mind's watching them. Right? This person cannot wait. It's like their highlight of the day is to stalk you. Alright, they can't wait to... Yeah, these are for you, and then I'll wear this one.
I'll keep this.
Okay, you can just... Yeah, you can put them over there, actually. And then when I'm done with the cards, I'll do that, okay? Well, not right now, because I gotta do your hair. But I will.
Like this.
Okay, just like that.
Like this.
Could even be trying to scry on you, pull cards on you, tarot. They're trying to really, really, really know what it is that you're working on, what it is that you're investing on, what it is that you're paying attention to. They really want to know. She's trying to put braids in my hair. Maybe it won't work. Hold on. We'll do it later, okay? Let mama finish, okay? I'm gonna finish. So this woman is essentially, in a way, barking at the moon, right? Trying to use their intuition, or trying to use these tools of divination, right? To peek into your business. And they're barking at the moon. And look, that moon's getting really annoyed. Like, can you stop? Can you stop? Because that's not, like, mind your business. You see how annoyed that moon looks? That's because this person, ooh. This person keeps, barking at the moon. Trying to use the moon's energy to peek into your business, when it's the moon that's literally keeping your business hidden. There's something going on with somebody's nervous system, but like the nerves, because I wanted to say Parkinson's disease. So there's someone who's there's something going on with their genetics, because if I'm not mistaken, Parkinson's is hereditary. It's carried by the genes. So someone's genes could be messed up. So it could be messed up to the point where they just don't have that genetic trait to where they can listen, or they're not connected, or they're not a part of the same clan or same bloodline as you. But that's a whole different thing. I'm not gonna go into that. Alright, but it could be this Queen of Swords where she feels like you have something, you have it all, and it's just not fair. Right? It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman, or a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman. Alright? Or it could be a woman with both of those qualities of the Queen of Swords reverse and the Queen of Wands reverse. But then you have this King of Wands upright. Okay, so what I mentioned in the beginning, or at first, was this is your energy. You're not paying attention to these people who are just distracted. You just see them as big adults crying, having tantrums because they haven't learned how to regulate their big emotions yet, right? So you're just focused on yourself. You're minding your business. Now, the second thing that I'm getting is that you have a King of Wands that wants to know what's going on with you because you're not paying attention to them. Alright, so you have it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine that wants to know what's going on with you, like what you're doing, what you're focused on, blah, 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 just because you're not paying attention to them, alright? And this King of Wands is about to get up off his seat. Because I feel like I just seen like a split second, a King of Wands like kind of be like, you know how when someone's about to get up from their seat, there's a King of Wands in your energy that's about to get up off their seat because it's kind of like they can't see what you have going on from a distance. So they're about to get up off their seat to communicate with you directly. Alright, for some of you it could be a King of Wands or someone in King of Wands energy that's going to communicate with you just to see what you have going on. And at the same exact time you have this Queen of Swords reverse that also wants to communicate with you just because they feel like it's not fair that you have it all and you won't help them. So you have a Queen of Swords reverse that wants you to help them because they feel like you have it all and you won't help them. So they're going to make it seem like you're kicking them while they're down. And you have a King of Wands in your energy that this King of Wands wants to ask you what's wrong with them. It's like they want you to diagnose them, which is, if you're not a doctor or a therapist or a nurse or whatever, that's not your area of expertise. That's not what you're here to do, right? They want some sort of guidance from you, though. They feel like you can do that. But they have no idea what's going on, so they're about to get up off their seat to communicate with you because you're not paying attention to anybody, really. So I feel like this King of Wands could be the one that was letting themselves be led by karmic masculine figures, right? And it's like these karmic masculine figures are deliberately leading these King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Pentacles down the wrong path because they're toxic men. Toxic men think they know it all. Toxic men think they're so smart. But a lot of wars, almost every war, has been caused by toxic men, right? Like it's, and all that, also that term daddy issues. Women get punished for having daddy issues, but it's the men. It's, the term is literally by men. Daddy issues, father issues. But they want to, okay, so that's a whole other thing, but I'm not going to get into that. So anyways, this King of Wands could have been deliberately being guided down the wrong path by toxic men, right? Who are saying, no, it's okay, don't worry about it, it's okay. That's why you got to be careful with toxic men, because they swear they're the smartest, but they're the dumbest. I stand by that. Toxic men think they're so smart, but they're actually the most dumbest, and they're most naive, and they actually, like, okay, if that's what you think, it's that kind of energy. Like, okay, this is, toxic men are like the biggest crybabies. You think that women are toxic women? I say this all the time. A jealous woman has nothing when it comes to a jealous man. A jealous man, especially when a jealous man, they're jealous of a woman, that's a whole battle. That it's, you think you're ready to go into battle with a jealous man, that's a whole battlefield. It's not the same battlefield as a jealous woman, okay? A jealous man, a lot of it has to do with their ego, right? They want to be top dog, but you can't be a top dog if you're operating from a sad child that's crying because you cannot regulate your emotions, okay? So I feel like this King of Wands was definitely being guided by toxic men who have not ever learned how to regulate their emotions. And these men, these grown crybaby children, are telling this King of Wands, no, don't worry about it. It's okay. This King of Wands turned their back on that. Now they're realizing who really knows what's going on, who's who, what's what. This King of Wands knows that you can tell them something about them, right? So, I mean, they're a King of Wands upright. So they're already taking some sort of charge, or this could be you taking control of your life and not paying attention to anything. But I also feel like that you, not only are you the King of Wands, but there's also a King of Wands in your energy that is now looking at you as well, as this Queen of Swords reverse. I wanted to say King of Swords reverse too. So this could also be a very masculine woman, a very tomboyish woman, or like a woman who just lacks, like, I see you, you're a woman, but you don't feel feminine. You don't feel nurturing. You feel like a brick wall, if I'm being honest with you. You've got the curves, you've got the voice, you may even have had children, but you don't feel, it just doesn't feel like it. Right? The energy is not giving mother, right? And this is Cancer season, so it's, right? For some of you, this could be a Cancer, a karmic feminine Cancer, or a karmic feminine, or a karmic masculine Cancer. But we also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces major here. Are you hurt? Okay, then you don't need my help. She said nope. Two of Swords, or Two of Wands reverse. Somebody was really, really sure about something. They were so sure about something. But this is somebody that's sure of something right now. They're sure of something right now, but they don't realize how bad of a plan it is. They don't realize how bad of a plan it is. I feel like somebody built an identity up from the ideas and beliefs of toxic men, thinking that it was going to get them where they wanted to get. It was going to help them do what they wanted to do, not realizing that's like, not only is that insanely imbalanced, but you're literally taking advice from a bunch of grown crybaby men that are toxic, who have not regulated their emotions, and then you wonder why. Like, you're looking up now, realizing, wow, you guys haven't gotten anywhere. Why am I taking your advice? All right, this was wrong. I should have never done this. You're right. You need to take advice from healthy men. Healthy, regulated men who know how to handle their emotions. You need to take advice from a King of Wands upright, King of Cups upright, King of Pentacles upright, King of Swords upright. Right? Not toxic men. And then you wonder why, like... Anyways. These could even be women that do the same thing too. I've been getting something it's been hovering in the background, right? It's like floating around in the background of women. Like, these are, what is the term? It's man-driven women, I think, where it's women who they don't care about other women, but they're like pick-me's. They do what they do just for the attention of men, to please men, to make men this and to do. It's like, I told the story on my channel not too long ago about a story that I read, and it was a woman who had divorced her, who had broken up with her boyfriend because he was abusive, right? And then she told her mom about it, and then she told her mom everything about her ex-boyfriend had been doing to her, and how he was hitting her and yelling and cheating and abusive, blah blah. And the mom's response was, well, maybe if you talk to him, he'll take you back. It's women like that. Like, also in the movie Enough, okay, in the movie Enough, when Jennifer Lopez, her character, when her husband was beating her, she went to his mom, right? And she was like, yeah, he did this and blah blah. And the mom's response was, well, what did you do to deserve it? It's women like that allow themselves to be guided by toxic men because I don't know what that is, right? They need that attention. They want that attention. But these are all the same people. These are all the same people that want your energy. They need your energy, and they're getting frustrated and they're mad because they don't have access to your energy. But they're the same people that despise you, that let themselves be guided by toxic men, right? Maybe your ex-boyfriend or your ex-husband, or, you know, guys that you rejected, whatever. Or guys that, you know, feel like they're inadequate for you, whatever the case, or just guys that feel like good women are whatever. I don't know what this is. But a lot of it has to do with people that were being guided and going beliefs and ideals by toxic masculine values and beliefs, and now they're realizing, wait a minute, I need a mom. They want your help, and I'm not your mom. If you want to heal and you know you need help, talk to God, right? Ooh, you see how that kept flipping? We have the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, Six of Wands. And I also wanted to say the Six of Swords. So, you're definitely in a proper give and take with the divine. You've moved past all of these people, right? And you're in the Six of Wands. So they see you as this free, healed, abundant, successful, peaceful, blessed energy, right? It's like you have it all, right? You can heal, you can provide, you can protect, you can nurture, you have it all, and they want that. And you have a King of Wands that's looking at you because they see you as that. Now is what I'm hearing. They see you as that now. But there's something that they can't get past. It's kind of giving you how, like, a kid, that's what I keep seeing. And Spy Kids. Junie, he was like, may I have this dance? And the president's daughter said, you may, or whatever. And they were dancing, right? Like the waltz or something. But she had her security guard around her the entire time that they were doing the waltz. So they can only hold hands, right? Or I don't even know if they were holding hands. I don't remember. But they were dancing together. But when the president's daughter took a step to the left to match Junie's rhythm, her entire team took a step left. So it's like that. This person, you have the King of Wands in your energy that's trying to figure out how to communicate with you. But it's difficult for him because you're not really paying attention and you're not really, like, looking up at them. It's just because you're focused on other things, right? But the reason why you have the security is because you have a Queen of Swords or Queen of Wands in your energy trying to be in your business. And this King of Wands is getting angry. They're about to get up. They're about to get up to move around something to try and talk to you because it's like you have someone trying to block your energy. It's like you have a war. You're right here. There's a war going on in front of you, and then there's this King of Wands there. So now this King of Wands is about to, like, walk around the entire war just to talk to you. Death reversed on the bottom of the deck, Scorpio energy. So I feel like somebody's going to force a change. It could be this King of Wands. But I also feel like there's a Queen of Swords in reverse that has been trying to force a change into their favor. And that's why there's a war going on right now. And it's really pissing off this King of Wands because they're trying to... Why do you keep interrupting? It's that kind of energy. Like, get out of my way. It's that kind of energy. Alright. So this is a reading. Bye.